Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I
Who?
IRS.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, we been alive for 5 minutes. Wait, you say shit. Intro.
All right, hey, welcome to another episode 2. You got your host Bishop here. We got
Mr. Incredible, a.k.a. 5K, a.k.a. Watts.
we got
Austin.
Shut up, bald head. Say your name.
Austin.
and we got Austin. Shit. So today we're gonna be talking about comedians because it's a funny ass world. Austin, who you got top 3 comedians?
Top 3, I have to go Bernie Mac. I go Dave. Then I go Kevin Hart.
Oh,
What?
Kevin Hart?
Why is Kevin Hart your top 3?
I like Kevin Hart. You know, he brings a lot of positivity. It's a lot of family-based situations that I find funny in his stand-ups. And just like his image is just a funny-ass looking motherfucker.
You think he top 3 of all time?
Oh, are we talking about all the time or just today?
No, I'm talking about.
I apologize.
Who
Eddie
your
Murphy.
top 3?
I'm sorry.
You said Bernie Mac
I'm sorry.
today,
Bernie
like
Mac,
Bernie Mac?
Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
in that order.
Respectable.
Who you like right now?
Right now, I gotta give it to Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, man. He changing it. He's been changing the game, but like his latest stand-ups.
Oh, what you got? Who you got? What?
Who I got? All right, I got Richard Pryor.
Ooh.
I got Eddie Murphy, and then I got Dave Chappelle. It's in that exact order because
Is that all time or like right now?
all time.
Okay.
Well, Richard Pryor is dead. Rest in peace. It's all time. But like his boy, like he paved the way for comedians to be how they are today. He was the first. Well, I'm not going to say he's the first because I don't know way back then because I'm still young. He is the reason why a lot of comedians say whatever they want and do whatever they want now. Like him, he paved the way for Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy tell you all the time that Richard Pryor is his like that's who he looked up to and wanted to do all that. That like Paul Mooney was the same way, like just didn't give a fuck and just said whatever. So
Rest in peace, Paul Mooney.
and then that's how Dave Chappelle is now. That's why Dave Chappelle in my top 3. Like he's followed what the 2 before him that I said they done and paved the way.
I like that. For me, I'm going to have to give it to Dave, Cat Williams, and I'm going to have to follow that with Bernie Mac and Steve.
Steve who? Steve
Uncle
Irwin?
Steve.
Harvey.
Oh, Steve Harvey?
Yeah. Steve Harvey.
Don't do that.
Steve Harvey, he's a funny guy.
His
He's a funny guy. I like how he did his stand-ups, like how he presented it. I like how he delivered and how he didn't give a fuck.
He's a great host. A
Real
good host.
yeah.
However, you know when he lost me?
Don't say think like a man.
That damn book.
Think like a man.
that book lost me. Like, come on now. You a comedian, bro. Like, stick to being a comedian. Stop trying to venture off into other shit.
Damn,
Like,
bro, why can't a nigga get his bag?
you could get your bag, but what I hate is he's a comedian. Why are these women like, damn, Steve Harvey's right. I need to listen to him. Like, no. He just said fuck y'all when he was talking about Michael Jackson, basically.
But that goes to show you that it's a man's world.
Ooh.
No, James Brown.
It is.
It is not a man's
If the
world.
females gotta listen to a nigga talk about their relationship, what you call that?
Comedic.
Man world.
Goddamn. But I understand. Like, Steve Harvey, don't get me wrong. For when he's on Family Feud, he's funny. When he was doing, what is it, Kings of Comedy?
Yeah.
Hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Excuse me again. I'm a Steve Harvey fan, but I don't think he that high up that you had him. King.
Who would you put in replace of Steve?
Well, I just named my 3.
Well, yeah.
No, he had Steve
But
at
you
his
had
4.
Steve at 4?
5? 4?
Yeah.
I put Bernie at 4.
No, Bernie will. No,
That's why I
too
said
low.
Bernie and,
I
you
can put
know.
Bernie at 4.
Okay, who after Bernie?
Who's after Bernie? That's a good one. In my opinion, who would I put? Because I like so many different people. I think Earthquake is hilarious. Y'all ever listen to Earthquake?
I have not.
Man, whew.
Lavelle Crawford.
He from DC. Good ass comedian. He is hilarious.
Lavelle funny.
Lavelle funny.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin. Arnez J is funny.
Lavelle funny, but he like I'm gonna sit there and roast your ass.
He gotta be big to be funny.
Yeah.
No,
what makes him
he
funny.
funny now.
And then he got a couple stories, like, you know, back when he was a kid and all those stories.
that shit when he say down by the lake. Man, that is you heard that one?
Yeah.
Classic. I love that one, man.
I'm actually right now, currently, I'm a huge fan of Tom Segura. I don't know if y'all know who he is.
Yeah.
He his past 3 stand-ups straight.
Hey, you know who also funny? Joy Coy.
Joe Coy, the
Joe
nigga from
Coy.
Seattle,
He is hilarious. I thought he was from Hawaii.
the Philippine. No, he's from Seattle.
Hawaii. He came to Hawaii and people thought he was. That's why I thought he was in Hawaii. When I was in Hawaii, he was out there.
Joe Coy.
My motherfucker sold out 3 like the Aloha Stadium.
Yeah.
Sold all that shit out for like 3 shows in a row.
He's funny.
He's funny.
I watched the last stand-up he just did. It was cool, but not all of it was for me per se. But I mean, his structure, all that, perfect. I mean, he's good at that part, but it just wasn't for me. But he's a funny guy.
I like Ralphie May.
Ralphie May
Oh,
is
R.I.P.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He is a funny guy.
Man, when he
Was
said
a funny
scuba
guy.
diving, he was like, why black people always take the S out of words? He was like, crimp. He was like, I'm about to go scuba diving. Yo.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Oh, man, like, my bad, man. Fly jumped in my face out of nowhere.
I was like, you was falling asleep.
Nah, man, like, he was hilarious. Gabriel Iglesias has slept on.
Gabriel?
What'd I say?
Gabriel.
Okay, then that's what I meant.
No, Fluffy funny as shit.
Yeah.
Fluffy is he's up there too.
Man, he talk about Chico Tacos all the damn time. He was like, man, Chico Tacos.
Lil
Y'all
JJ
see that
used to be
show?
up there.
Y'all see that show he has? He has a show where he's a teacher at a high school.
On TBS.
Oh, I've seen it on Netflix. It's called Mr. Iglesias.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
I'm thinking of George Lopez.
I love George as an actor.
Oh, his stand-ups.
It's funny, but I like, if I'm going to listen to a Latino stand-up, it's going to be Gabriel.
Well, I got to stick with Georgie.
I mean, don't get me wrong. George is the pioneer for Latina stand-ups because he's the first one that I like really know. But Iglesias, when he came along, he took the torch and kept it going. Like, don't get me wrong. George Lopez is still hilarious, but Gabriel,
Just call him G, baby.
He good at sound effects and shit. That's a big part of his show.
he be talking about the chick that he messed with, the son.
You talking about his son?
No, I thought it was his son.
Yeah, that's that nigga's son.
My bad.
Hello. Is Chris Rock in y'all top 10?
I'm not a fan of Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Man.
He is not in my top 10.
As stand-up comedians, he's not.
Or actor. Stand-up comedian or actor. I do not like Chris Rock.
Actor,
Like,
he's pretty fucking funny.
I don't like that type of funny.
Really? You
Grown
didn't like
Ups,
Head of
was
Fate?
it Grown Ups? He was funny in Grown Ups.
No, I didn't like Grown Ups.
Like, that was decent. But
But
even then, it wasn't.
He wasn't even the funniest in Grown Ups.
That's what, exactly.
He played the token black guy, and I
I
don't, even in Everybody Hates Chris, his commentating, I could have done without. All the little side jokes and shit, not funny to me.
I mean,
I just didn't,
still.
I don't really care for Chris Rock that much. His latest stand-up, didn't fuck with it.
I didn't
For-
watch it.
No,
I liked it
I fucks with it.
a little bit. Only seen snippets, like when people
I didn't
post it
fuck
on
with
Facebook. I didn't watch it the whole time.
Now, I'm a fan of Chris Rock, but I just don't think Chris Rock is that great compared to others. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it
I
makes
think
sense,
people,
like, no, he's
I
not.
think people got him too high on a pedestal.
But
Now-
you know who they really got too high?
Kevin Hart,
Marlon Wayans.
Don't nobody got him high at all.
nobody got that nigga high.
Who has him high?
Some people I follow on social media. Some
Well,
people
you
say
following the wrong people.
That's another one. That's goofy type of funny. I don't like goofy funny. My type of funny is smart ass funny. Like if you're gonna go for like joke for joke, I like that dark humor. You being a smart ass type of shit. I don't like, ooh, I'm a goofy fucking robot. I'm a, I
what
don't
Eric
like
Spears.
Every Spears, he good at
Ooh.
impersonations.
He's real good at
He's really
impersonations.
good, yeah.
He's straight. He's straight.
I got something for you. When y'all rank the 85 side, Carlos, Chico, EC. Like, to me, if you go one-on-one,
Are we ranking them individually?
no,
or are we
but
putting them
I'm
with
saying,
other
like,
comedians?
think of them as a group. Like, think of them as a group, right? When they're all three of them are together, the shit that they come up with, comedic-wise, is fucking priceless. Like, it's great.
It ain't better than GBD. No, I mean, well, like for real, who else is compared to him though?
Like, I mean, there's really no groups besides them, but I'm just saying, like, what do you think of groups?
as
like,
a group, as that group, they are a very well versed group because they each feed off of each other. If I'm gonna have to say one is the weakest link, it's gonna be Chico Bean. With that being said, he's still fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he's not weak at all. But if we're gonna talk about who has to be the weakest link, it's gonna be Chico.
yeah.
But-
I fuck with Chico because he's from the DMV.
Chico's straight.
I
He's
fuck
funny
with
as fuck. But you got DC,
I think
ignorant.
Carlos the funniest.
Yeah,
I
Carlos
think
is
Carlos
the
the
funniest.
funniest.
So have you
Okay.
actually seen Carlos's stand up?
Yes.
Like that shit is
Yes.
legit funny.
I seen his stand. You seen his stand up for the Steph Curry for the shit in Oakland one time. They did some shit in Oakland and they had like the Warriors in the front seat, like Draymond and all them. It was Boogie. It was the Boogie Cousins
Yeah,
All
he's going
Star
to,
weekend. Had Gary Owens, Carlos Miller, and I forget the other two. I think, but I forget. But Mike Epps was the host of it. That shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Carlos, like that motherfucker is he just said like he's a hood comedic. Like he gonna say anything that relates to anything hood, street, or like niggas. He gonna always say that, and it's gonna be funny. Like every comedian now, here and there, got their little shit. They got filler that ain't funny, but they just gotta say it because it just connects to the next joke. But I think like he's hilarious. I think DC is funny. He's a little bit extra sometimes.
He was that annoying ass nigga in high school that was annoying as fuck but funny.
It's amazing. He was actually a thug now.
It took me a while to like DC at first because he was funny, but he was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing him on Wild 'N Out, and he just grew on me. Then I started seeing his other content, and I was like, okay, he's more than just a goofy ass funny guy.
He's becoming the face of Wild 'N Out slowly.
Oh yeah,
So they wanted to give him the show instead of Nick, but he was like, "Nah, that's OG." So you know when Nick had that whole shit that he said, they was talking about the
And they banned from the American talent show shit.
because what he said, black people are the real Jews or whatever, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So when Viacom cut him off and fired him or whatever, they still wanted Wild 'N Out to go on. They offered DC Young Fly to be the host of Wild 'N Out instead of Nick Cannon, but DC Young Fly was like, "Nah, that's the OG. I'm not about to take this job when it's the OG that even put me on in the first place to this and help me like expand out."
I wouldn't watch it.
So after that, so that's why I didn't come back until Nick did his apology or whatever. Then Nick talked to them and then got his shit back. But they wanted DC Young Fly to be the next host. After they wanted him to host instead of Nick. But you know, real niggas do
y'all
real
see
shit.
when Carlos got kicked off,
Yeah, officer.
and then they went. Was it the Breakfast Club? They
Yeah,
went
they was
on
on the Breakfast
They went on the
Club.
Breakfast Club,
And Carlos was like, yeah.
he's like, he called Nick, and then they was talking that shit right there on the Breakfast Club, and they was like, why'd you kick me off the show, yada yada yada, and then they solved it, they squashed it. That nigga Carlos was on the next episode.
Man, when he was on that episode, when they was like, "Man,
And
who's
it-
this? Who's this?"
Yeah,
And he was like, "Man, you can't fire me." That shit was lit, bro.
Why you get fired?
White people.
Because I don't know. So at the end of the day, Nick said it wasn't him that fired him. It wasn't him. But you all know what's yours
It's
isn't
somebody
really
else.
yours. So Nick wasn't the one who fired him. So Nick talked to him. They hashed it out. My boy came back, killed the show.
Like, I would not watch. Granted, I don't watch the show now, but I'm on Facebook. Clips come up. I'm gonna watch all. I'm gonna watch every single one of them. I'm not gonna go on TV, turn it on though. But I am caught up because of Facebook. But fucking, I would not watch that show if one of the three was out. If there wasn't no Carlos, I wouldn't watch it. If there wasn't Chico, I wouldn't watch it. If there wasn't DC, I wouldn't watch it. Well, I would probably stick around for Emmanuel because he's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Well, they can't get rid of him. He's at the internet on fire when he went. What's the other
At
dude's name?
Spoken Reasons?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The
No, what's
episode
funny?
made
I used
money.
to be a Spoken Reasons fan because I thought he was like, so Spoken Reasons was funny to me.
Wait, what happened? Because I was a
Spoken
fan.
Reasons apparently was like stealing money from him. Some shit
So
like that.
you remember that song Questions that Emmanuel?
Yeah.
That's what put Emmanuel on was Questions,
Yeah.
right? Well, what put him on them like most people, he might have already been making stuff with his brother still, right? But that was what actually put him on, right? So on Questions, how it was mainly Emmanuel in the video and all that, and that's how it got like hella views and all that. And you
Yeah.
know, in YouTube, that's how you get your money, your views and shit like that. So Spoken Reasons wasn't giving Emmanuel the money for, like, he basically shut him out.
He was
Like,
trash.
even though the whole video was Emmanuel, it just had Spoken Reasons like in the driver's seat, like
Yeah.
holding shit up, throwing shit in the
Making
like, shit
silly
like that.
faces and shit.
Yeah, like the shit was actually Emmanuel Hudson, but Spoken Reasons got the money for it and wasn't breaking it all.
And he had a movie.
Yeah, like, he didn't have a movie, but he was in that.
Oh, he was in the movie, but
with
Sandra Bullock.
yeah, and the big white chick.
Heat.
Sandra, yeah, the big white chick that Sandra Bullock, I guess, was trying to arrest. Or
What movie?
No, it's called Heat. He played.
Who was in it?
He played a criminal.
Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy.
No, I'm talking about what black guy was in it.
Spoken Reasons.
Yeah.
See, I was following Spoken Reasons heavy on YouTube, and he stopped making videos for a very long time.
Because he wasn't funny. by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think with all that dispute going on, I think that might be a big reason why too. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So that's why you saw the Wild 'N Out episode
Which one?
when Spoken Reasons was on it.
I don't know.
That's their most famous episode.
Bro, when
I might have.
Every last one of them went at it at Spoken Reasons' neck. DC Young Fly, I think, went at his neck. Goddamn me. Emmanuel, of course, went at his neck. He was like, "I let it all go away if you just apologize."
But Hudson had the mic for, you know, I do Freestyle Friday.
Yeah, he was like,
he had the mic the whole time.
he had shit to get off his chest.
He
and
said,
finally
fuck the
got
beat.
this shit off.
He didn't rap. He talked to him. He was like, you did this, you did this. And everybody in the crowd was like this. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. This is one reason why I think Nick Cannon as a comedian, as a businessman, is real. It was a setup.
Oh,
It
hell
was a
yeah.
setup.
Hell yeah, it was a
he
setup.
Knew as soon as they brought Spoken Reasons on,
He go murder.
he
It was
knew
gonna be a murder.
He knew everybody was about to go kill him.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker, like, he's not funny.
He ain't got nothing to gain or lose.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Nobody went to go search his name.
Like, don't get me wrong. I still like I've been subscribed to his YouTube channel for a while, like since before the beef and all that shit, right? Because I was a fan, like I said, because he made shit that I like he did. But now he don't even say shit funny. Like, he just do stupid shit now. Like, it's like, yeah, big dog, your shit is over with.
He plays the dumb token black guy now.
I can't get with the comedian. So comedian wise, we was kind of on the subject. Mm-hmm. Desi Banks or DC Young Fly?
You're gonna have to give it to DC only because he has more longevity of doing actual stand up versus Desi doing a lot more skits. Yes, he does do stand up shows and it's cool, but he's known for his skits and his personality, where DC is known for his personality and his comedic shit.
All right, how about Country better?
Country Wayne and Desi.
That'll be a
I got Country Wayne.
Over who?
Desi.
No, how about Country Wayne and DC? Because Country Wayne does a lot of stand up.
Yeah, he does a lot of stand up.
He does a lot.
I actually had tickets to go see that nigga, but I got caught out on a mission. Ooh, that's a...
You said caught up on a mission like you about to go make a play. That's a chick.
No, it was a military mission. I was actually going to save Puerto Ricans from Hurricane Maria.
Oh no, that's good. Nah, I'm just saying.
Just made it seem so dry.
But y'all know when I say I'm about to go on a mission, you know what it means.
Man, niggas knew what I meant.
No, we.
I got what you meant.
Well, y'all knew what he meant. I just thought about me when I say I'm going on a mission.
I don't go on mission.
I go on missions all the time.
Man, yeah, Country Wayne straight. I mean, I heard Desi stand-ups. I think he needs a lot more practice before he. I mean, he's decent. He's up there, which is the hardest part is doing it, and he's doing it. And he's, people fucking with him. He's straight. He just needs a lot more practice before he's talked about.
Yeah, he. I don't know. You know, on Facebook, those people that be like promoting their comedy shows in cities.
Yeah.
His is the worst, in my opinion. I don't like it. Like, I'll watch it and I'll be like, shit, it ain't even funny.
Yeah, Desi, his clips are like, even his skits. Some of them I watch. Some of them I'll look at and be like, even though it's a minute, I'm still not gonna watch.
See,
I know what it's gonna be about.
With Country Wayne, his skits be
right.
No, not all of them though. He has a skit called "When Your Ex Baby Mama Catches Her Son's Girlfriend Daddy."
Yeah, that's too many words.
And I'm like, what? I can't
no.
understand that.
But peep gang, y'all can't sit up here and say I'm on Desi's side. When you be talking about parlay, hey parlay, the funniest thing I think he ever did.
Why are you saying parlay? That's going to parlay. It's parlay.
Yeah.
Man, parlay. Man,
those are two different words.
Goddamn, I'm not country.
Parlay.
I can't say it like him.
It's parlay. You're adding a word.
But I'm not country. I can't talk like him.
That doesn't mean you add a word or a letter. Parlay.
You don't say nothing when I say to or do.
What?
Two different words, nigga. What are you talking about?
Are you adding an O? You adding another O?
No, nigga, two.
Two.
It was do.
Two. What
Two.
But what's do?
What are you saying?
You said two and do, nigga. That's two different
But when
words.
you say parlay versus parlay,
I said parlay.
that's not it.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
You're adding an R.
He sounds the same. He's country.
It's
all right?
parlay.
I'm sorry. I'm not country. Move the fuck on. But anyway.
It's parlay.
I'm still stuck on this two and do shit. What was that?
Yeah. I'm saying you don't talk about how I say other words, but now you gonna talk about how I say this?
I mean, I don't know, man.
But what I'm saying is the funniest thing that I think he did, because I could relate to it so much. When he was like, "This is how dads talk to their newborn sons." He's like, "Hey, boo boo," like on FaceTime.
Yeah,
that shit.
It's
Cool.
real,
That shit
but
was
it's like
funny.
it's funny,
That
but
wasn't
it's
funny?
annoying. It's
It was
annoying.
funny, but like,
How is it annoying?
It's just
I'll tell you
Nigga,
what.
it's real.
I tell you what, that ugly ass bitch with the fucking onion bun.
with her back be all out.
Yeah,
In the
the
front,
skinny ass
the little
bitch. I
light skin
fucking
shit.
hate her.
Ooh.
She like
The
this.
skinny
Why you
one.
always playing?
Yeah,
Making that
twilm,
face.
twilm. Mm-hmm.
You know you
Who's
live.
that? She always fixing her fucking face.
The only chick he be having.
The
on
only
his
girl.
Shit. She light skinned, skinny as that thing.
I fucking hate her.
I don't follow him that much.
Oh,
Nigga,
I ain't gonna lie. His shit pop up on my Facebook.
It's
Like,
always
people
Like,
there.
I watch this shit when it's just like him. I don't like watching.
Hey, who's that guy? B. Lou Ratchet?
You gotta give me like a reminder.
Lou Ratchet. I've been reposting this shit.
I don't know who that is.
Y'all got, bro, that nigga skits is by far the best I've seen in a minute.
Damn,
Lou Ratchet, you gotta look him up. That nigga's so fucking stupid.
You watch? I don't know if you Eve Rillis.
Nah, I ain't heard of that.
So the motherfucker, I think from Alabama, motherfucker country is shit, right? But it basically be him and his girl, right? So he be like, "Oh, when your girl come back and say somebody slapped her on the ass and you trying to go see who it is." So like he do shit like that where he's mainly doing the talking, but like the shit is fucking hilarious, bro. Like he's so goddamn country. He call himself, he says like Jack Gang, because when he first came out, he be talking about beating people up with the car jack. Like he would, like, you know how motherfuckers be like, "Man, I'm
Is
gonna
he
go
white?
pull up on him." No, it's a black dude.
Oh.
Like, look up E. Rillis, the comedian, bro. Trust me. And if you don't think he's funny, slap yourself in the face because
Compare him to someone. What type of comedic style is he?
I don't know, because I don't. There's not too many comedians out there doing really. I mean, Country Wayne and Desi, I guess he do those type of shits, but he don't do skits to where like you see the other person in the skit, but you hear the voice in the background. It's like you hear the voice talking because the voice is the one holding the camera, but it's just him really doing most of the talking and just saying some funny shit. To be honest with you.
So let's transition to someone who does it all. I'm gonna have to give it to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, skits,
I-
originality.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I think he might be the one who put all these niggas on skits.
Yeah,
Key and Peele.
Ask Soulja Boy, he did it first.
legends.
But nah, like
Yeah, Soulja Boy's whole career is a skit.
yeah, he did everything first. But nah, real shit though. Like Dave Chappelle, he literally
Disagree. I hate to say that. I know we on Dave Chappelle subject, but no, it's Keenan Ivory Wayans. If we talk about skits,
well, In Living Color, all right, yeah.
yeah.
In Living Color, yes.
But back to Dave Chappelle, my bad.
But In Living Color, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave Chappelle perfected it, in my mind. Because Keenan on In Living Color, it wasn't just him.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of other personalities that were great. Like
Nick
Jim
Cannon.
Carrey,
Jamie Foxx.
David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson, the white chick with the red hair. I forget her name, bro.
She be in a scary movie. I know
You had her. You had Kim Wayans. Like he had a whole bunch of other people to where Keenan Ivory Wayans was just. He wasn't. I don't even think he was really in Living Color. He was behind the scenes.
He was writing it, but Dave
Like
Chappelle did
he was
cross some
writing
lines.
it. Dave Chappelle was
He crossed some lines.
writing it, in it, and just said whatever and was like, "All right, man, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about a black blind dude that's joining the KKK. We're gonna talk about R. Kelly pissing on folks. We're gonna talk about Prince saying blouses, bitches, like shit like that. Like to wrap it up, B shit. Like this man not just crossed lines. I wouldn't say he crossed lines. He just showed that when it comes to comedy,
Ain't no barriers.
there's no lines to be crossed. There's no barriers to hold you up. Like it's comedy. Like it's meant to be funny and meant to make you laugh. Now, if you don't laugh and you get hurt from it, boo-hoo. Get a tissue. But like he perfected the skit shit. And then what I hate most is how Faizon Love was like.
He sold
Dave
his
Chappelle
soul.
wasn't funny. He was corny. And that it wasn't funny until Charlie Murphy came in like the second season or some shit like that.
He said the white people did.
Which isn't true. Like the shit was funny the first fucking season. Dave Chappelle is comedic genius and will always be one in my eyes.
Oh yeah, he really did his thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. He don't give a fuck. He never gave a fuck. Still don't give a fuck. Probably never will give a fuck. He won what was the name of the award? The highest comedic award you could get.
It was the I don't know if it was the Mark Twain Award. I think it was.
Yeah, and that nigga smoked a cigarette on stage and said, "Who's gonna kick me out?"
The whole time, bro.
Like he really,
he's that guy.
he just don't give a fuck. And the Chappelle show is the reason why Key and Peele is good. I love Key and Peele. Them
Hilarious
motherfuckers
people.
are stupid.
They're hilarious.
They took everything Dave Chappelle did and they just mastered it. They mastered the intensity, the surreal of the situation. They got deep down and dirty with trans and gangsters and hood rats and all that. And they would dress up as different fucking people. Different voices. They just good at all that shit. And they all put it on TV. They're black and white guys. They act white as shit, but they play all their roles crazy.
Are you talking about Key and Peele?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Key and Peele is just like Dave Chappelle by far.
It is. They took it. Dave Chappelle said, I left the Dave Chappelle show for all that money to like $50-60 million he didn't take. He said, I had to leave the Dave Chappelle show and watch Key and Peele do my show all day. And his one of his past stand-ups, I think it was his third one. And he made a joke about it, but he was really acknowledging the fact that they took what he created, made it better, and went hard.
I won't lie to you. Dave Chappelle is like Dave Chappelle. People thought that what was funny was so boom, peep gang. So when he first left the Chappelle show for all that money, like, cause we all thought that next season was coming, and we thought all that like it was. I don't know how old I was. I think I was in like middle school, high school, right? So when he left,
Nigga, you was in middle school?
or high school, middle school or high school. When Dave Chappelle left,
Nigga,
I think I
was
was middle school or
6.
high school. Yeah, I was probably middle school then. Yeah, young ass. But anyway, like when Dave Chappelle left, do you know how much rumors came up? They was like, oh, this man went to Africa to get away from America. Like, they said a whole bunch of shit. But for him to leave after all that and then still come back, and then his first Netflix deal is worth like he signed a Netflix deal, what? 2 stand-ups or whatever, right? For what, 50-something million? He is a fucking monster. And then they weren't trash either. Like, they were hilarious in my eyes. And if you don't think they was funny, I don't think you know comedy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they not only were they funny, it was real shit. It was more than just, I'm going to get up here and tell a joke. It's, I'm going to get up here and tell America what they need to hear. That's what made that shit really lit. Because he's a GOAT.
By far the GOAT.
Very much.
Well, I ain't gonna say he the GOAT. He's not the greatest of all time because I already said Richard Pryor is. But like
Bernie Mac.
he's just great. So I'm gonna just ask you this then.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about his last stand up then?
Wow. That's a touchy subject there, brothers.
It's-
I loved it.
What you love about it though?
Man, I love the delivery, creativity. I mean, it was a different type of stand-up versus everybody else. That's separated. No, that's what keeps separating Dave Chappelle from everybody else. Nobody else want to do that shit. Nobody else want to say what he said. Nobody wanted to speak the truth.
Because you know what it is though, right?
What's up?
Now, before I say this, I'm not picking sides.
All right.
I fuck with all people. I love all people, right?
Uh-huh.
What it is, the reason why people don't say what Dave Chappelle say, because they scared to get canceled.
Yes. Fuck
This
cancel culture.
is the type of place that where
Fuck
people
getting canceled.
like people are afraid to say on their mind because if you hurt the wrong person, they're going to turn it into something bigger than what it should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like he said what he says his jokes. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand when people be like, all right, cool. Just because that one trans person that you knew was okay with jokes like that doesn't make everybody okay with it. And now you could be like, man, get tough skin. But I understand how people get upset over different things, even though a certain amount of the group is okay with it, the next group might not be. So I understand that. However, it's comedy.
Yeah, but at the same time, he didn't say nothing bad.
He did. In my eyes, he didn't.
Yeah. Also at the same time, it's just a joke. Dave Chappelle is telling you how he fucking feels. You take it however you want to take it. But he's going to tell you exactly how he feels regardless of your opinion on it.
Exactly.
And he makes his opinion into a joke. And however you take it is how you take it.
So I got a question. Now, what if he got upset for the people getting mad at him?
He wouldn't.
No, but
No,
that's what
if
I'm
he
saying.
did.
So no, this is what I'm saying. You gotta think about like if the shit's on the other foot, right? So people get mad, be like, no, you can't say that, you can't say that. What if he gets mad for the way you critique his shit? You gonna be like, oh, you a comedian, you go on stage, you supposed to take it. They be like, it's just a heckler, like you supposed to take it. But like, it's the same shit. Like, nobody's gonna like what you do in life 100% of the time. And if it's a comedian, he gets paid for the reaction. Mm-hmm. It's the reaction that gets him the money. And he gets that reaction. Now, like, he's not bashing anything. Like, even in the stand-up, he was like, and y'all know, I'm a known feminist. Like, shit like that. When he was like, so how do you think about certain shit? Like, because I ain't gonna lie now. When Caitlyn Jenner won the goddamn Women of the Year award.
Without having a period.
Now, if you think that's if you get mad at somebody for saying that, so therefore you could be like, oh, you against feminism. If that's what you upset about. Like, motherfucker, not even a whole year as a woman, but gonna win Woman of the Year when there's so many great women out here. So like, if you're gonna joke about it, let him joke about it, because to me that's funny as shit.
I liked it when he said that he missed the old gays, the OG gays. Where, you know, you say some shit about gay people, and they be like, oh, okay. But now you got people. And like, one of the realest things he said was, a nigga can kill somebody and nothing will happen to their career.
Not at all.
Or hurt a gay person feelings.
Nah, like real shit, man. Like,
That is real shit.
That shit was fucked up, though. I mean, that's how it is, though. It's fucked up. John Gruden didn't get fired until what? He said some gay shit.
Yeah.
The Baby, all that shit. That's why Dave Chappelle is so fucking, he's a genius.
Hey, you know who ain't been fired yet? My nigga Boosie.
Boosie ain't never
He
gonna
ain't
get
never
fired. Boosie
getting
don't give a
canceled.
fuck.
On my mama,
No,
he
no,
ain't
no.
never
I
getting
seen that
canceled.
shit today, right? Boosie was like, no matter what, he was like, you could try to say all this shit about me, but there's a hood in every city.
Yeah.
And every
tweeted
hood
that.
gonna fuck with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tweeted that shit today. I looked at it.
Every hood gonna fuck with Boosie. Now, mainstream shit, that's the crazy thing. Boosie didn't make it off that mainstream shit.
Negative.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Zoom, 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 I hated that song.
Hella commercial.
I hated that song. But everything else was amazing. And that's how Dave Chappelle is. Dave Chappelle don't give a fuck, man.
Hood
Like,
legends.
He's like, they just gonna say what they gotta say. You either gonna agree with them or you're not gonna agree with them. But like, they just speaking their mind. Like, it's
Yep.
freedom of speech. Like, speak your mind. Now, if you want to counsel somebody, counsel them because they actually hurt you or came against you to stop you from being great. You feel me? Dave Chappelle is just a comedian.
I got something to say, bro, about that. And this is how I am. You can hate me if you want. Don't give a fuck. I don't care what you are. When have you ever been offended because someone came up and said, "Oh, you're straight"? Ugh. Not
I
never.
get it every fucking time.
Not never has a straight motherfucker been like, "Okay, like, oh, you hurt me because I'm
You like
straight."
pussy.
Like no one ever did that. The reason why, because that's what we are. If you trans, bi, gay, lesbian, whatever the fuck you is,
That's-
It is what it
that's
is.
what you is.
Yeah, I
We
ain't
don't-
tripping.
Why you offended that I call you gay? If you gay, you gay.
like,
Yeah.
we don't
I ain't sucking dick, you are.
like, we don't hate you.
No.
Like, that's the thing. Like,
Look, GBD keep it fucking pushing. We got too much shit to worry about than
Yeah.
your motherfucking gender.
I got
exactly.
gay
You could be a
homeboys,
fucking
I got gay
speaker for all I care.
homegirls.
Like, I agree with Dave Chappelle, bro. Like, he said what he said, and he also talked about how he had a trans woman who was his friend.
Yep.
Like, it's all love. Like, we don't hate you. We don't even, to be honest with you, on a normal day, we don't even say nothing about you.
That's true.
It's really just like,
Say that again.
on a normal day,
Y'all ain't on our fucking mind.
we don't talk about the LGBTQ
You ain't as important as you
community.
think you
We don't
is.
talk about that because I'm not going to say you're not important, because every human is important in my eyes. I'm going to say that. But what I'm going to say is,
Y'all not
we
the topic
don't,
of discussion.
Yeah.
They not topic of discussion.
yeah, like,
Y'all
we-
aren't superior in any way, shape, or form. You're a regular ass person.
You
We
still
are
believe
all
red?
people.
We're
We
all humans.
Step.
We're
We all
all
walk left, right,
humans.
or right to left. And if you ain't got no legs, you fucking walking in the chair in your hands.
Yeah.
like
but-
we would never go up to you and just be like, man, we hate you. No, because we don't hate you. It's just like,
You know what it is? They hate each other. Because in Dave Chappelle's stand up, when he was talking about the woman, I forget her name, but she was getting so much backlash from her own community.
Yeah.
So much hate from her own community. And when she killed herself, still so much hate in her own community. No one did anything for her in her own community. Yet, a man everyone wants to sit here and talk about was one of the only ones to actually do something for her. Mm-hmm. Buried her, or I think she got cremated, one of the two, and started a trust fund for her daughter. No one else in that community that's supposed to support one another supported this individual. Yet someone that y'all claim hates this person and that person was the only one to do something for him. So what does that say about y'all's little precious ass fucking community you think you got? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, but back to Dave Chappelle.
He kept it real.
I feel like he did too. Like to get mad at Dave Chappelle enough for a walkout. He's a comedian.
Because
nobody gets mad. This what you don't like. You can't get mad over comedians doing comedian shit.
Yeah. So
like, if you think about it, right? Look at Kevin Hart. Do people get mad at Kevin Hart for talking about his kids?
Well, I think a better.
No. What I'm saying.
They love it.
Yeah, but do they don't get mad about it, right?
No, they don't get mad.
But they're gonna throw a fucking fit when he slips up and cheats.
True.
Yeah, man, cheating is cheating now. That's bad.
I mean, we could really go deep into that.
No, we're not. But look, just think about it comedian wise, right?
Yeah.
In the black community.
We hate each other.
No. Look, in the black community, when Ralphie May said, why do black people take S's off of their words and was saying like scuba diving, crimp instead of shrimp, and shit like that, did we throw a fit? Or did we sit there and laugh and be like, damn, bro, that's true? Or like, damn, like, he's funny. Like, we didn't take offense to it. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, I seen something else. It was like, when he's talking about black people, don't nobody say shit. So, like, people pick and choose what to be upset about. Like, keep this shit 100 now. Like, it's a comedian. Comedians should be able to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about and make it funny. Now, if they saying some hate shit, like, nah, fuck you, you wrong, da-da-da, and all that, all right, cool, man. That's not where we at.
And I feel like anyone, comedian or not, should be able to voice their opinion however they feel fit. Because why? It's their fucking opinion. That's all it is, an opinion. Why does it matter what someone else thinks that has nothing to do with you?
So, to be honest with you, I haven't seen, this is not a race thing, but I haven't seen one black person being offended by it. Black people hardly get offended.
But
no, a majority of that's coming out
a majority,
on social media are not black, from what I've seen. And I follow World Star.
Why?
World Star is only for the Negroes.
You fucking 13?
I haven't watched World Star in about 10 years.
World Star be having it.
I'd have deleted that app when they was fucking showing titty videos all the time.
They don't do that no more.
Titty videos.
I've
been with a twerk team.
Candy Crush?
No,
Candy Crush. We jumped off a subject. No,
no,
it's
bro,
not
you
Candy
talking
Crush.
about fucking shit.
It's
World
not
Star
Candy
had
Crush.
a type of video.
Yeah,
they had the twerk team. Twerk team.
I
remember
know,
twerk team.
But go ahead.
Miss Twerk.
But you gotta think about it. Us as black people, true or false, we have the hardest skin.
Yeah. Because we so used to getting shitted on.
We're the most comical race in the world.
We used to getting shitted on.
And we make jokes out of it. We don't laugh at that shit.
You know why?
That has all to do
I mean, we
with
laugh at it, but we don't get mad. My bad.
Because we know how
to turn shit in funny.
It's a defense mechanism, right?
Yeah.
We learn how to turn shit into diamonds.
Say that again, please. Please.
So, like, if you look at the black comedians, what they talk about is shit. Not that is shit, but I'm saying shit. Think about it as shit. Like, you got comedians that talk about their upbringing,
welfare,
or how
all
it was
that
bad
shit.
and all that. Like Dave Chappelle's earlier shit when he had the blue shirt on. Was it in San Francisco? I think. Like, he talked about how he was in motherfucking hood in a limo, and the limo driver left, and they saw a baby on the goddamn curb selling drugs and shit like that. I don't know if that was the San Francisco one or the one in D.C. It was one of those two stand-ups. I forget exactly which one it was, but like, we know how to take shit situations and turn it into diamonds, which is good jokes. That's what they are good at. So like, us, we're used to it. So it's like, when a comedians come up and say, be like, hey man, like, say a black joke, a comedian come up and say a black joke, it's funny. Like, you took a bad situation, twisted it, made it funny.
If it's funny,
you didn't bash us. They don't bash us, but they just say what it is.
Yeah. Especially
So
if it's true.
That's like how I feel Dave Chappelle is. Like, Dave Chappelle doesn't bash. Not at one point did he bash anything.
No.
At all. But they hate him. But he doesn't bash one side or the other. He's proven to be for all sides. Proven. Like, He talk about white people all the time. White people ain't never said, man, fuck Dave Chappelle, we gonna kill him, gonna burn him.
Excepting 2 white people in the middle of his show at that closer.
They weren't laughing.
Fuck him.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, and then I ain't gonna lie, man. People like, I just don't get it. Like, he's a comedian. He's fucking funny. Let him tell a joke. All right, man. You don't agree with his joke? Guess what? It was on Netflix. Press pause.
That was
God damn.
Pause.
Like, press pause and look
Pause.
at something else.
You
If you don't like the first thing that somebody says, press pause and move the fuck on. All right?
Yes,
you don't
sir.
got to sit there and listen. Like, if you're going to hate it, why are you listening?
Or unsubscribe.
Exactly. Like, so why are you
And
listening to
Mr.
something
Parker's.
that you already know you're going to hate and try to get rid of?
Or move
like,
out the way.
Huh?
move out the way.
That's an R. Kelly joke, y'all.
Yeah, I know.
Austin, so you looking a little indifferent over there, bro. What do you got to say about Dave Chappelle's status? Do
His
you think
status?
he's as funny as people make it out to be?
Repeat that again?
Do you think Dave Chappelle is as funny as people make him out to be?
Shit, yeah. He is.
What do you like most about what Dave Chappelle does?
Wow. you put
Ask
me on
that
the
question
spot
again,
there.
King.
What do you like most about what Dave Chappelle does?
That he shows up and shows out.
Okay, let's elaborate.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. I like how Dave Chappelle is very good at timing. One of his stand-ups where he's talking about how the many times he met OJ. He told you the first time. Fucking punchlines, fucking flaming. Then he goes on to something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then that next topic he talks about, he fits in, and then the second time I met OJ. And it just ties in together. How his whole show falls into one complete act. I think that's what Dave Chappelle does fucking tremendously. A great example is when he's like, I'm funny as shit. I can make a joke out of anything. He said, I went in Cookie Jar, pulled out 2 cards.
And it said, Kira in the pussy.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
that
then-
was fucking comedic
So
genius.
he said that, and everyone was like, ha, 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 because he didn't do it right after that. And then he went to tell a story about how he went to his friend's house when he was a kid, and how they were going to eat dinner, eat some pie, yada, yada, yada. He went to the bathroom, washed his hands. He got to the table, and then the girl was like, oh, we don't have no more pie. And then he said, or it was like cobbler or something like that. Then he said, and I kicked her in the pussy. And it all fell together. It might have been. But, bro, that shit was perfectly
I
timed.
think it was the first Netflix special, I think.
Yeah. It was one of those two.
I think it was the first
But you know
one.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you would have thought, like, the way he was telling the story, you would have thought, like, oh, what's about to happen? Is he not going to get food because he's black? Does his parents' friend not like him because there's 2 girls? What's going on? Turns out, wasn't no cake, kick her in the pussy because he's a fucking genius. And he fucking executed that shit well.
Dave Chappelle, that's what it was called.
I
That's
ain't
it?
gonna lie. I'm waiting on the question because I forgot because you talked so long. I forgot what the question was.
Oh, the question was,
It was really, oh yeah, what was it?
it was what makes Dave Chappelle funny to you? That reworded it a little bit, but
His
what,
jokes.
Everything, Kev.
what about his fucking jokes? Everyone tells jokes.
Not everybody can tell a good joke. Nigga, I gave y'all a
That
joke
is
about
true.
IRS. Nobody thought that was funny, but y'all did. Everybody else gonna
How many
listen to
times
that
you
shit
tell
and
that
laugh.
joke today?
How many times today? Don't matter.
You know what? I don't think it's funny at all now.
See, now he thinking about it.
Because it's not. You said, knock, knock. Who's there? I who? IRS?
Hey, let the joke spread. No, but on some real shit. I mean,
Excuse
what you
you.
want me to say about
Nasty
that? He showed up and showed out. It's really nothing that we.
Showed up and showed up.
It's GBD. There's really nothing that we can really say negative about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, there is.
Like what?
He doesn't make enough stand-ups.
What? We ain't gonna get another one for. I'm gonna say 2 years. I'm gonna say 2023.
No, I say next year.
What?
Yeah, I think we'll get one at the beginning of the next
We'll
year.
get one next year.
No,
The
not
beginning.
If we do, it will not be at the beginning.
I think it'll be.
It will be
beginning.
August.
No, not
If it's next year, it'll be August. It will not be in the beginning.
What is it? First quarter of next year?
That
Yeah.
nigga said, I will not. This will be my last stand up for a while.
But when Netflix got that feedback, nigga, you just
Nah,
made
he-
this
He's
much.
not gonna come back.
Yes, he will.
What the fuck you? What makes you think he's gonna come back?
It's Dave
Money.
Chappelle.
He don't give a fuck about money.
I don't care what nobody say.
No,
Money.
this is what
If
it's
he
gonna
cared
be.
about money,
Look,
he'll
peep
stay
game.
for a $64 fucking million contract for the Chappelle
And
show.
they will give him $64 million.
Because they're gonna get the reason why he turned the shit down for the Chappelle show. They didn't want him to be him.
Okay, yeah, it is different.
Netflix is gonna let him be him.
Let him be him. Netflix don't give a damn no more. They're like, hey, shit, we picked up more subscribers
They was like,
since you dropped it.
What they say? They was like, oh, you gonna walk out? You're fired.
See?
Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
So all in all, it's 2021. Who do we got top 3 stand-up comedian 2021? This
Well,
might be hard because y'all don't really
No, I watch stand up.
diversity or
I watch stand up.
diversity.
I'm not diverse like that. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't listen to stand ups that when they talk, I can't relate to.
See, I understand what you're saying.
I don't listen to it. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some out there that I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I fucks with it. But if it's like not something that like I can relate to or like has some part of like, so like when they say a joke, I'm like, damn, I know that I did that. Like, I just can't get with it. Like
Like
that's
that
just
one
me.
guy you played.
Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah.
See, and I'll tell you, I mean, I'm obviously complete 180 from y'all, but I don't need to relate to your fucking joke. Is it funny? Is it dark? Is it cruel? That's the shit I'm looking for. Like dark, cruel, fucking dark humor jokes are funny as shit to me.
It's
Like,
not funny to me unless I can relate.
See. That's why I'm real diverse in stand up because I don't need to relate to shit. Is it?
Well,
funny?
I ain't gonna lie. With comedians, no lie, I would have to. I'm not gonna listen to a comedian and say, yeah, I walked in and my stepson was fucking his mother. Like, I'm not gonna watch that kind
Well,
of
that's
shit.
not funny to me.
That's dark humor though.
But yeah,
To some people, that's dark humor.
yeah, that is dark humor, but there's different types of dark humor.
Yeah.
I mean, it obviously has to be. I mean, I'm not gonna listen to weird shit, but I mean, I'm mainly focused on shit I could like. I mean, like Tom Segura. He's not black. He's not white. He's like, I forget his fucking nationality, but he fucking talks about real life shit. One of his little bits was, I go to the bank and some dude opens the door for him. He says, "How you doing?" And he said, or he asked the dude, "How you doing?" And he says, "There's only 2 reasonable answers: good and fine. Anybody else, you're fucking society." And then the guy
You thought
said,
that was funny?
"Well, there's a buildup, but it's okay. Don't even worry about it."
No. Say the
No,
whole
because y'all,
joke.
y'all
I
don't
wanna-
like to hear. Y'all don't
No,
like
no,
to
no, no.
explore your
Tell
options,
me,
bro.
Tell me the whole joke because I'm not even gonna lie. The way that you just explained it, like he asked how you were doing, and there's only 2 good answers, good or fine. Okay, what did he say?
Nah, we're gonna have to watch it because
No, what did he
I
say?
want you to see it for him, bro.
No. I want to hear
y'all,
from you.
you in particular are real big on not giving shit a chance.
No, I give shit a chance now.
Nah,
Don't do
bro,
that.
you don't be
Don't do
giving
that.
shit a
Don't
chance.
do that.
Nigga,
That's him who don't give people chances.
you give it a chance for this long. For 5 seconds like you just did.
Look, I listen to country music because of you, nigga.
Nigga, we're not talking about music.
But that's what I'm saying. I give shit a chance.
We're talking more about music's different because we all love music equally.
So
But
even stand-up comedian, I give him a chance. Matter of fact, you played that motherfucker.
Anthony Jeselnik, and y'all wasn't rocking with it.
Know why? It was dry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, his performance was a little bit like,
Yeah,
hey, so
I need performance, bro. The only motherfucker who I can watch a stand-up that don't really have performance, Dave Chappelle don't really have that much performance anymore.
shit.
When he was younger, he did.
Shit, I was on a bus and he was jacking off. He was looking at me.
No.
like this.
That was the only Dave Chappelle. That's the only Dave
You
Chappelle.
talking about that waitress that came and
But
started
no.
saying all the S's,
But look,
H's and shit?
No. But when I'm saying performance, I'm thinking Eddie Griffin or Chris Tucker on Def Comedy Jam back in the day. That's performance.
That's Def Comedy Jam.
Dave
though, bro.
Chappelle on Def Comedy Jam back in the day.
I mean, yeah,
that was
but
performance.
ain't
But
nobody
what I'm saying
doing like
is,
Def Comedy Jam.
but you said what?
Ain't nobody going as hard in the paint as niggas was with Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, all right. I had to make sure you said the right shit. Yeah, niggas not doing that no more.
Bernie Mac
But-
on that shit, man.
Hey, man.
Martin Lawrence, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
Lawrence was
low
the
key,
greatest
Bernie
host
Mac
ever.
is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is Bernie Mac. My bad.
What?
How?
Yes.
No,
Just by saying whatever the fuck they want?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
demeanor.
In my eyes, yeah.
Demeanor.
But,
Yeah.
They're not alike.
I can't
No,
really
no,
say
no.
that. You
As
know
far
I can't
as
say
their
that? You
demeanor.
know I can't say that?
Why is that, King?
They around the same age, my nigga. Now it's one thing if one came out way before the other. They didn't.
That's what I meant.
They both were doing comedy back in the early 90s.
But
They was both doing it.
Dave
now,
Chappelle was in high school where Bernie Mac was a grown man.
Grown ass, man.
Grown ass man.
how old will Bernie Mac be right now?
Damn, rest in peace.
What,
Look it up.
56? Is
Whoa,
it 56?
56.
Or is it 60 something?
Bernie Mac. How you spell that? M-A-K? M-A-K?
MAC, nigga.
Oh, ain't no K?
No, there's no K nowhere in his name. My guy.
Anyways, nigga would have been Then born 50 something.
Carry the one.
Carry the 2, 19 plus 8. I got that.
50. Well, I think he died at 50 in 2008.
For real?
That was goddamn.
He was 50 in 2008. That's 13 years ago. That's 13 years ago.
He would have been 64.
64.
Yeah. Never mind. Dave Chappelle, what?
Davey.
40, probably?
49, I think.
Pushing.
Yeah, he 49.
He in his 40 somewhere.
He 48.
48. Yeah, never mind. You right.
Yeah, that was still an OG
you right,
to him.
beloved.
Yeah.
You right, beloved.
Because he was in high school. Because I remember when he got the award.
Hey, psst, delete everything I said before this.
I'm only going to delete the part you said delete.
Nah, keep that on there.
Oh, shit.
Man. Yeah, but I guess you can say that. Yeah. But then again, Dave Chappelle was doing comedy when he was like 17, 16.
That's exactly when he started, 17 years old.
Excuse me. God damn.
And but even then, by the time he got to Def Jam, because he started in 93.
Nah, he was a teenager when he got to Def Jam.
Yeah, so it was around the same time. He was still young. His mama was in the fucking back.
But Kings of Comedy wasn't until what? The mid to late 90s?
Kings of
King
Comedy?
was 2000.
That was 2000s.
Oh, shit, that was 2000. So, you really can't say that. Because that's when Bernie Mac really made a name.
He made a name before Bernie Mac. I mean, before Kings of Comedy.
All right, y'all boys. Y'all already know what I'm about to ask y'all, man. It ain't been that long since we was around each other, though. So tell me, how are you today? On a scale of 1 to 10, my boy.
Hey, man, I'm at 8 right now because I'm with my niggas, bro.
Oh.
Ooh, that's all we need right
That's all
there.
I need right there. I'm good right now.
How about you, young Bishop?
So today, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I ain't gonna see my little ugly ass brother. Proud of that man.
You graduating already?
He graduate. I'm going to graduation.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
quick.
shit.
That's quick.
That's what's up?
Family Day's on, tomorrow, Tuesday?
It's usually on a Thursday, ain't it?
Yeah, well, Family Day's Wednesday.
Oh, and then
And
graduation.
then graduation on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up.
I go see him. He
Good
don't
old
know I'm
relaxing
coming.
Jackson.
I told him I'll be in the field. So, and I talked to him Sunday, and I was like, yeah, bro, I can't even make it. I seen his face. He's like, don't even worry about it, man. It'll be all right. But I can't wait to see his face when I'm actually there.
I thought you was going to Yakima tomorrow.
No.
I don't know. I thought you said you was going to Yakima.
Because he was like, I can't see. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I'm like, damn, nigga, where you going?
I thought
You ain't
you
tell
said you
nobody
was
till
going
just now.
Nah, but
That's
then
what's up.
and then I get to see my brother Josh too.
Nigga, you had another brother named Josh?
He
I only know of your two. I only know of what?
he's a very, very, very close friend.
Oh,
We've been through some shit, and I ain't seen that man in 6 years, but we talk every day. I get to see him tomorrow. His mom, they took me in when I was down bad, a certain point in my life. I get to see them, go kick with them, see my nephew.
blessings.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Blessings. Y'all know where I'm at?
What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, big dog. With the shit they got me doing tomorrow?
You in a 5, a 4.5.
Nah, real live though. Real live. I'm about a 6. Only because they got me doing this bullshit tomorrow. If it wasn't for that, man, I'd be on my higher horse right now. Like real shit. Like I feel good. Like I feel good for real. I feel good.
Hey, thanks for listening to episode 2, GBD podcast. Short notice, but we trying to get that shit out to y'all, man. We really fucking with it. We hope y'all fucking with us. Tune in next time.
Hey, you already know. It's the one and only Watts. Hey, got nothing for love for you. If you got love for me, you can always follow me on Snapchat. The letter B, more clear. On Instagram at John Watts. Hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all for following us, liking us, listening. We just love it all. Appreciate y'all, my boys and girls.